All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Gdanian. I want to welcome you to my 2 dumbbell full body circuit style training session. We're going to get started in just a few minutes here. Looks like we got one person that joined us today. Do want to mention that these movements that we're going to do aren't necessarily beginner movements. That's my just little disclaimer. But I will be providing regressions or simpler ways that you can do these movements if needed. So if you have a question about anything that we're doing, go ahead and just drop it in the comments below. But you do need 2 dumbbells for this workout, all right? We got 4 people already, it looks like. Welcome, guys. So these are my purple fashionable dumbbells here. You want to also make sure that you got water handy, just in case. And I hope you guys like sweating, because there may be a little bit of that also, so never know. But we're just going to get started here. We're going to wait another 5 minutes, see who else we can get to join. We got 5 people. All right. Excellent. Wonderful. For those of you who don't know, my name is Gdanian. I'm one of the 4 personal trainers at Hampshire Hills. Wow, we got 8 people now. All right, keep it coming. Keep it coming. We're going to do a full body workout today. And these movements are going to be coordinated movements. All right. So, and as I mentioned before, they're not necessarily beginner movements. So if you're having a hard time, just drop a comment below and I'll provide you with a regression. Hi, Hampshire Hills Athletic Club. That's me. So we're going to get going here in a few minutes. I'm going to take everybody through a little stretch and mobility routine in the beginning. All right. So if you're ready to get started, I'm just going to get rolling. We're going to get down into a half kneeling position here. So I want everybody to come down. I have this mat right underneath me. All right. This might be a familiar stretch to some. We're just really going to stretch out our hip flexors before we start moving. We're going to get some blood flow into those joints. So what I want you to do after you get into this position is just lean down as far as you can until you start to feel that stretch. I'm starting with my left foot forward. And I can really start to feel that stretch in my hips. We're not going to hold this for too long. We're going to do about 30 seconds on each side. But once you get down to that stretch, you're also going to go ahead and lift your arm up into extension and lean down to the side. All right? So I'm going to lean forward and just come out to the side. So right now I can feel this in my obliques, and I can feel it in my hip flexors and my back too, and the back of my shoulders. And like I said, I'm going to do this 30 seconds on each side. It's a beautiful day out. I have my door open here and the sun is shining. I'm just going to switch legs and we're going to take that half kneeling stretch down all the way to the end, and we're going to lean to the side with our arm up into extension. Hope everybody had breakfast today. Get some good energy for this workout. I'm pretty pumped for it. I want everybody to go at their own pace. I'm not necessarily going to be able to correct movements, obviously, because you can see me, but I can't necessarily see you. Like I said, if anything you're doing doesn't feel right or you have a question about it, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer. Alright? So after you've done that half kneeling stretch, what we're going to get into next is going to be a little stretch for our adductors. So I'll show you the position you're going to get in here. It's going to keep one knee on the ground and extend one leg out to the side. Alright? This is going to be similar to a squat movement because what we have to do is kind of hinge our hips back. So I'll show you here. We're going to push our hips nice and slow. Push your butt down towards your heel. As you're lowering yourself to the ground in like a mini squat, you should feel that stretch on the inside of your adductors. And you're just going to slow and controlled push yourself back up to the top again. So you do want to make sure you have that core nice and tight, keeping you stable, chest up, back straight, nice and tall. We're going to do this about 6 times on each side. So on your own, after you've kind of seen me perform the technique, I want you to give it a try yourself. Alright, so that's 2. We're going to come down for 3. Make sure you're staying up nice and tall. Hips full extension at the top. Still feeling that stretch on the inside. Nice and slow. Come up to the top here. 4. And we're going to do 2 more. This is one of my favorite mobility moves. Really going to improve your hip mobility and get you nice and stretched out before this session. Here we go. So while we work out today, as I mentioned before, these aren't necessarily beginner moves. So I will show you the technique, perform a few. I'm going to do about 8 to 10 reps of each movement. So you can kind of see, follow along. Make sure you fully understand what's going on. Nice and slowly lowering myself down. This is about 3. I'm going to do 3 more. I think we got 9 viewers. That's awesome. That's super cool. I'm glad you guys are hanging out here with me. Otherwise, I would just be talking to air and working out by myself. I guess I still am doing that. One more here. My adductors feel really good. My hips are nice and stretched out. Next thing we're going to do is going to be a combination of a hamstring stretch and a shoulder mobility stretch. Really simple. We're just going to touch our toes and extend our arms up in the air. So I'm going to do 8 of these. So I'm going to come towards the ground. If you can't touch your toes all the way, that's fine. Just go as far as you can so you feel that hamstring stretch, and then bring your arms all the way up into extension overhead. And again, if you can't go all the way up, just go to wherever you can. But I'm going to go for my second, down, and up. Like you said, we're going to do 8 of these. All the way down. Go. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's still with me. One more. Okay, very good. Those were a couple stretch movements. So now what we're going to do next is going to be a little bit of activation or some warm-up for our core. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down into this position I like to call the beast position. It's basically quadruped on all 4s, right? So we're on our hands and knees. Shoulders, you want to make sure that they are right underneath. Hands, make sure they're right underneath your shoulders, and your knees are going to be right underneath your hips. I know it's kind of hard to see what's going on, but my toes are pointed towards the ground. My knees are still on the ground. I want to make sure my back's nice and flat. I'm going to go ahead and stand up onto my toes with my knees still bent and off the ground. And one at a time, I'm going to extend one leg back behind me and tap the ground. Okay, so this is like a little bird dog. If you guys know the bird dog movement, it's similar, except your knees are up off the ground. So I'm going to do about 12 of these on each side, okay? Right here. Keeping my core nice and tight, keep that back straight. Very nice job. You should start to feel this in your core very soon. Really promoting that stability for our entire workout session. There we go. You want to make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth. Guys, breathing is so important because if you hold your breath, not going to be the best for you. Going to get all red in the face and your head might pop off. And that's not a good idea. So we do want to make sure we're getting our oxygen in and out of our body for our muscles. Here we go. This is about 8. We're going to get to 12, remember. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm starting to break a little bit of a sweat here. That's partially because it's a little stuffy in my basement. And we're going to go 3 more. Controlled movements. 1 more. Okay, very good. All right, everybody, I'm going to ask you to pick up your dumbbells now because what we're going to get into is a couple of good mornings. So I'm going to demonstrate the technique for you. 18, oh, I'm sorry, that says 10. Okay, 10 viewers, cool. Stay with me. We're going to hold our dumbbells in front of us like this, okay? This is similar to a squat movement or a deadlift, but we're not going to bring our resistance all the way to the ground. We're nice and slowly going to hinge our hips back and bend your knees and bend forward. So keep your core nice and tight. So this is mainly a lower body targeted movement with some core, low back, glutes and hamstrings, okay? So I'll show you from the front. We're going to do about 8 of these, all right? So if everybody's ready, get set, go. We're going to do 8. So nice and slow, hinge, stick your butt back, lean forward, keep that core rock solid, okay? If this is hurting your back, you need to flex that core a little bit harder. Push through those glutes, thrust at the top, literally like popping your glutes at the top, right here. Bam. Thrust forward, just like a miniature deadlift. Bam. I believe that was 6, I'm gonna do 2 more. Bam. We're gonna do 1 more. Nice and slow, controlled movements, and boom, good. All right guys, excellent work. So the next thing we're going to do here is a walk-out plank. It's one of my favorite moves to do with my clients. I got my mat here. I'm going to start from my top position. Basically, I'm going to go down towards the ground as if I'm going to touch my toes. And I'm going to crawl all the way out into my plank. I know you can't see me very well. I'll do that again. So I'm basically coming towards the ground, walking all the way out into extension. Oh, look at that. Nice flat neutral spine into my plank. And then I'm going to push myself back up to the top again, okay? So if everybody's ready, we're going to do about 5 of these. So ready, set, go. So we're going to come down and walk all the way out. And up to the top was 1. All the way out. To the top is 2. It's 3. It's 4. 1 more. And 5. Good. Okay, everybody. Hope everyone's doing wonderful. Next thing that we're going to do is a combination movement with some lunges, okay? We're going to do a forward lunge and a reverse lunge. I'm going to demonstrate how I do it. We're going to do 8 on each side, okay? So if we're combining the movements together, we're going to step out into our forward lunge with our left leg. Knee doesn't touch the ground, but we want to drop it towards the ground. Push back up. And next, we're going to step back. So without, I'm just moving so you can see me better. But we're going to step back right into it. Okay? So we'll see again. So I'm stepping forward with my left, dropping down, and then I'm going to step backwards with my right, no space here. So forward with left, backwards with left. There we go, okay? And then we're going to go forwards with right, good, and backwards with right. So that was 1 on each side. So on your own, continue, get to 8. So forward, back, forward, and back. That's about 2. Let's keep going. Forward and back. We're going to switch. Go forward and back. Very good. Let's keep going, guys. We're halfway there. I want to thank you to everybody who's sticking around so far. This is a new experience. Very first live workout session. All right. And we're keeping it going here. We're about halfway. A little over halfway, switching legs, stepping back with the same leg. Keep yourself up nice and tall. Keep that core tight and keep your back straight. Here we go, we're switching. Almost got myself mixed up. Here we go. Step back. All right, I'm gonna do about 1 more on each side, okay? So up with the left, back with the left, and then with the right, forward, and then back. All right, everybody, very good. Okay, so we're gonna give you about a 45-minute active rest, okay? Sorry, not minute, second. So 45 seconds. So what you're gonna do is just you're gonna march in place. You know you got the burning in your legs and wherever. So we wanna clear that up. We're just gonna march in place. We're gonna get ourselves moving. All right, so I'm gonna start my timer, 45 seconds. If you need water, you can go grab it. If you need to go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do. But we're gonna get into the workout, all right? So we have 8 different exercises. As I said, I'm gonna show you each movement, perform it, and then do a few reps. Show you exactly how it's done, all right? Very good. Okay. And it's about 25 seconds, 30. Here we go. So I want to get into the first movement. I'm going to kind of explain what's going on while some of you guys are still resting. This is going to be a dumbbell swing. So if you've done a kettlebell swing, you know exactly what you're in for, because this is going to be the same exact thing. So my dumbbells are out in front of me, okay? What I want to do, hinge my hips back into that squat so I can get down into position. From here, I'm going to reach forward, grab my dumbbells, and I'm going to hike underneath me, because I want to create that momentum that's going to bring me my swing, okay? So I'm going to start again, right in front. I'm going to hike those dumbbells back underneath, and then I'm going to thrust, drive with my glutes, and bring my hips fully to extension. So dumbbells hiked underneath, flex glutes, and thrust. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. Here we go. So, anyone's got any questions about that, let me know. We're going to combine these movements. We're going to combine a kettlebell swing with a catch, okay? So, right here, we're swinging it up, and then we're going to do another catch with our elbows. So after I've used my momentum to bring my dumbbells in front of me, I'm going to thrust up, drive back with my elbows, and kind of catch with my shoulders, okay? So you want to squeeze those shoulder blades nice and tight together. All right, guys, we're going to perform 8 of these. So here we go. Thrust and catch. Thrust and catch. Thrust and catch. Thrust and catch. Thrust, catch. Good. Thrust, catch. Thrust, catch. And thrust, and catch. Cool. All right. Hope everybody did that well with that one. Next movement we're going to get into, 8 people. Welcome, everybody. Next movement is going to be a plank crawl out. You're going to get both dumbbells in both your hands. Right here. You're starting from a crouched position on your feet. We're going to walk all the way out into your plank, still using our dumbbells. And you're going to walk all the way back, all right? If this is too hard to do with the dumbbells, you can do the same exact thing with the hands, okay? Walking all the way out and all the way back. Important part is to keep that back straight, keep that core nice and tight. So if everybody's ready to go, we're going to do 8. Set, go. Up on the feet, walk all the way out to extension. Keep that back nice and straight. Keep your knees bent as you come back. That's 1. We're going to go forward again. That's 2. 3. All right, everybody. I'm here doing this right with you. I'm sweating. And 4. Everyone's doing an awesome job from the comfort of your home. Isn't that awesome? You get to work out like this without even leaving your house. It's amazing. Here we go. That's 7. We're going to come back, get that back nice and straight. And 1 more. Okay, very good. Very, very good, guys. The next movement here, I like to call the rock back press to fly. So it's a combined movement. Right here, we're going to be sitting on the ground now, okay? You get to rest your legs for a moment because this is going to be a mainly upper body exercise. I'm sitting here with my legs out in front of me. I'm going to lean back a little bit so I can kind of keep my chest up. And I'm going to start to feel my core supporting me. And I'm going to pick up my 2 dumbbells right here. Boom. Okay, I'm going to hold them in the front of my chest. And we're going to press up in the air. And then we're going to controlled descent. Bring those dumbbells out to the side. Pull your shoulder blades together. Bring them all the way to the bottom. And back up. And down. Okay, that's 1. So if everyone's got that, we're going to get going. We're going to do 8 to 10. Ready? Set. Go. Up. Control that movement. Pull your shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. And back up. That's 2. Open it up. Very good. Press it up. Good. By the way, I forgot to mention, I have 10-pound dumbbells with me today. So please pick the weight that is appropriate for you. Here we go. Push it up. This is 8. I'm going to do 10. My core is burning. I'm fighting to keep myself up in the air. Pushing up, back down. Real good. 1 more. 1 more. We're going to push it up, make 10, and open it up. Very good. All right. Excellent work. Check it out, guys. There's 8 of you that are still here. All right. You guys are awesome. Just want to make sure you know that. Okay. So our next move, here we go, is going to be combining our pullover with our leg lower. Let me show you real quick what's going on. All right. Again, we're going to be on our back. Okay. We're going to lay on the ground, get our dumbbells up in the air, and get our feet up in the air like this. Okay, nice and straight. Hope everybody can see me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my back nice and flat. I'm gonna lower my legs to the ground, keeping them straight. Keep that core nice and tight. Lower the legs all the way to the ground, tap, and bring them right back up to where they were before. Second move is my pullover. Keep my arms straight. The same thing. Lower to the ground, tap it, and bring it right back up. All right, guys, we're gonna do 8 of these. Ready, set, go. So, 1, tap with the arms. 1, tap with the legs. Okay, we're breathing out. So, breathe in, and then breathe out as you lower your legs or your arms. So, breathe in, and then breathe out. Lower towards the ground, tap it out. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go 3. Awesome job, guys. You better keep going over there. 4. Nice and slow. Control your movements. If you're feeling this a lot in your back, then you need to fix that curve. Make that spine nice and neutral the way it's supposed to be. Bam. I'm gonna do a couple more. Good. One more, guys. Nice and slow, controlled movements. And tap. Very good. Woo! All right. I don't know about you, but I get pretty fired up when I'm working out. And as you can see, I'm very sweaty. So, this is good stuff. We got 11 people now. Awesome. Thank you so much. There we go. Next move is going to be a reverse lunge. So, I'm taking 1 dumbbell now. 1 dumbbell in my hand. Okay? We're going to go through the leg. Let me show you real quick what's going down. We're going to step back. Take the dumbbell. Go underneath your leg and up to the top. Okay? Does everybody get that? I'm going to switch legs. Step back into my lunge. Drop my knee. And bring that dumbbell right underneath. Alright? So if everybody's ready to get going, we're going to do 10 of these. Alright? I know you guys can do it. So set. Go. Step right back. Switch your dumbbell underneath. 1. Here we go. Keep that chest tall. Keep that core nice and tight. It's going to be very helpful for your balance. Very good. All right. Hope everyone's doing awesome. It's about 6. Good. Switch hands right underneath. There we go. Oh, we're working up a sweat now. It's awesome. I can taste it. Very good. All right, here we go. Drop it back. One more set of good ones. Here we go. Ready? Right back and right back. Awesome, you guys. I can't believe you. You're amazing. You guys are getting me through this for real. Even though we lost viewers, that's okay too. All right, here we go. And so, our final move, or one of our final moves here, we're gonna get going, is gonna be our plank rollover. So for this, you need to have 1 dumbbell on the ground and 1 hand on the ground. All right, nice and easy. We're gonna get into our plank position right up here. And we're going to take a hand and move it back. Move that dumbbell back behind our hands, because what we're going to do is we're going to grab it with our other hand and roll it over, okay? I don't know if you can see that very well. We're going to roll it over. Switch hands with my left and switch with my right, okay? So I'm grabbing it with my right, going to pull it over right across. And I'm going to grab with my left, pull it over right across, okay? If everybody's got that, we're going to get ready, and we're going to get set, and we're going to go, and we're going to do 8 of these, okay? Set. You want to make sure you flex your core nice and tight. You want to make sure you keep your midsection high, but you keep your back flat. You can roll the dumbbell across, or you can pick it up and drag it across. It's up to you. I know not all dumbbells are created equally, and some of them are different shapes and sizes, just like humans. Here we go. One more. Pull it across and pull it across. Very good, guys. All right. The last movement I'm going to have you do before we take a break. Thank you, Nancy. Woohoo! All right. Next move that we're going to do is called rainbows, okay? Dumbbell rainbows. It's similar to a Russian twist. We're going to get onto the ground. Right here. Knees are bent. You can either have your feet off the ground if you're a Superman, and we can do these like that, or you can rest them on the ground and it's a little bit easier. But we're just going to twist, tap the ground, bring that dumbbell all the way up, and tap on the other side, okay? We're going to see it again, tap, and we're going to see it again, and tap. This time we're going to do 20 of these. So if everybody's ready, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it going. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Very good. 6. Up and over, all the way up. Keep that chest tall. Keep your shoulders back. 8. There we go. 9. And we're going to go 10. Good. And we're going to go 11. 12. Here we go. 13. 14. You guys are killing it. You're almost there. 5 more. 3. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. All right, guys, that was crazy. So now what I'm planned is a 1-minute rest, all right? So this is your opportunity if you need to. Wipe the sweat off your brow, which is what I would plan on doing. You can get a drink of water. You can just sit and stare at me. That's cool too. That's all good. We're fluctuating. We seem to be go up and down from like 7 to 9 and 11. That's awesome. But I started my stopwatch. I have 20 seconds, okay? So once I get to a minute, I'm going to start up again. I'm going to go through that entire circuit one more time, all right? I'm sweating hard, but everybody doing an awesome job out there. So, I want to hear from you guys. What did you have for breakfast today? I want you to type a little comment. If anyone's still hanging out watching and you decided you didn't want to go to the bathroom, I want you to type a comment and I want you to tell me what you had for breakfast this morning, all right? Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. You're doing an awesome job as well. This morning I had eggs and steak for breakfast, and I had a banana. So, once again I ask you, what did you have for breakfast this morning? We got about a minute so far. We're gonna give it like another 20 seconds or so. We're good. We're just hanging. I want to thank you guys for kicking it with me doing this workout. We're gonna go about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go all the way back through. All right? Starting with the dumbbell swing to catch. Here we go. We're getting back on that mat. We're going to grab our dumbbells. Greek yogurt, fruit, and my premier protein shake. Michaela, that is sounding like the best breakfast in the world. You did a very good job there. Okay, so if everybody's ready to get started, we're going to do our swing and catch again, all right? So we're going to get down, drop our dumbbells. We're going to get started. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Come on, let's go. So hike it back, thrust it up. Catch, okay? Hike it up, bam. Catch, 2, bam. Catch, and catch, and catch, good, bam. And catch, bam. And catch, that's 7, let's go, bam. And catch, bam. Bam. And catch, 1 more. Bam. Bam. Excellent work. I did about 12 there. I'm going to give everybody a second to kind of catch up and get started here. Our next move is going to be the plank crawl out with our dumbbells. So whenever you're ready, let's get going, all right? We're gonna get started in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin, get up on those feet all the way out. We're gonna do 10 of these. 1, 3. Guys, keep your back straight, keep your shoulders back. 4. Nice. 5. About 5 more. Come on, I know you can do it. Good. Let's keep going. Nice job, guys. 3 more. Push through. I'm right here doing the same thing. I'm right here with you guys all the way. You guys are killing it. Let's go. Come on. One more. Let's go. Come on. Push it out. Come on. Don't waste some time. All the way out. All right. Wow, this is no joke. Okay, we're gonna get back. We're doing our rock, back, press, and fly, all right? So let's get it. Seated position, feet out in front of you. Core nice and tight, chest up, sweat is getting into my eye. I love it. Best feeling in the world. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's get 8. Press it up, open up the chest, flex that core nice and tight, and 1. If you're having a hard time sitting straight up, what you can do is open up your legs a little bit so that they create a V shape instead of straight out in front of you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Push it up, open that chest nice and wide, and bring it back. That's 3. Let's go. 4. Good, come on. Keep a slight bend in your arms. Don't keep them all the way straight. Good. That was 8, guys. I'm feeling good. I'm encouraging you to push yourself to go a couple more. I'm going to make to 10, okay? Here we go. We're going to push up to 9. Open it up. Bam. And we're going to go to 10. Let's go. Push. Bam. And open it up. Woo! Okay. Excellent. All right, next move is our pullover leg lower, guys. Come on. You already know what's going down. You guys are the champions right now. We're almost there. I want to appreciate everyone who's made it thus far, everyone who's still with us. You guys are the ones that are going to make the gains. Let's get our legs right up in the air and our dumbbells right up in the air. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 8. Pull over and leg lower. Control your movements. Keep your back flat. Keep your core nice and tight. Get loud. Get angry. Get aggressive. Fight through that workout. Fight to keep that back flat. And fight to keep that core engaged. Keep those arms straight. Here we go. Nice. Bam, that's 5. Come on. Here we go. Good, guys, come on. Come on. And back. Bam. Wow. Oh my goodness. What are we at now? We're going to do the reverse lunge. Excuse me. Reverse lunge switch underneath with your hand, okay? 1 dumbbell. If everybody's ready, we're going to get going. Pick up your dumbbell. We're going to step back, switch legs, switch hands. My, it's really hard to talk when you're working out. Right through. Here we go. We're going to switch underneath. Switch underneath. That's 2. We're going to get 10, guys. Come on. That's 3. here we go. That's 4. And we're gonna switch underneath. And we're gonna go to 5, come on. Good. Almost there. I'm gonna beat you. Come on. Couple more. Remember to keep your chest tall. Chest tall, back straight. Push up through your glutes. And keep yourself on top. All right, everybody. Everyone's doing awesome so far. We got 3 more exercises left. Just 3. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Here we go. We're going to get our plank rollover now. 1 dumbbell, 1 hand. Let's go. Stick your dumbbell behind your hand. Get up into your plank position. Use the opposite hand to either roll the dumbbell over to the other side or pull it. It's up to you. We're going to roll. 1. Woo! 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Come on. 7. Keep that back nice and straight. Keep both legs on the ground. Come on. 8. You're going to get to 10. 9. And 10. All right. Woo-wee. Okay. All right, guys. You're doing awesome. I'm really slowing down, but I'm here. We're almost at the end. I'm going to take you guys through a cool down after. My favorite stretches, my favorite breathing exercises. But we still got 1 more exercise. 2 more to go. All right. Rainbows. Dumbbell rainbow. Let's go. We're going to take a nice deep breath so we can use our words right. Very good. And we're going to bend our knees, lean back, and get going for 20. Ready, set, go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, come on, 13, let's go. 12, 11, 10, 9, up and over. 8, 7, up and over. Come on, 6, we're gonna go. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Oh man, 1 more. Oh boy. Whew. Excellent work, fam. And there's 6 of us still here. That means 6 of you completed the workout. And you guys are gonna be all the better for it, okay? So excellent work today. We're going to finish now with a cool down, all right? We worked real hard. We warmed up in the beginning. We stretched. Let's go ahead and get some cooling down going. So if you have a hard time breathing right now, you're kind of hyped up because you're working out, we're going to start with some breathing exercises. So I want everybody to just lay on your back. We're going to relax here on the mat for just a little bit. I'm going to kind of instruct you what you're going to be doing with your breathing. Okay, so we're going to lay on our back. Bend your knees. Keep your back nice and flat. I'm going to ask you to cross your fingers together like this. Interlock your fingers. Place them directly on top of your rib cage, okay? We're going to breathe 5 seconds in. You're going to hold your breath for 5 seconds. Then you're going to exhale for 5 seconds. And you're going to hold your breath 5 seconds again at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to let you do this on your own. You're going to do this for about 5 rounds, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Remember, breathe in 5 seconds, hold your breath for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, and then hold your breath again for 5 seconds at the bottom, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Inhale. The reason I'm asking you to cross your fingers and place them on your rib cage is because I want you to try to expand your rib cage with each breath. So that's what I want you thinking about. Think about keeping your back nice and flat, and think about expanding that rib cage with each breath. So you're going to take a deep breath in, 5 seconds in. And expand that rib cage and hold it for 5 seconds. Okay, very nice job, guys. I'm going to assume that everybody go ahead and went and did that breathing exercise. That's awesome. So what we're going to do now is get into a couple stretches. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera down here so you can see me a little bit better. What we're going to do here first is our child's pose stretch. This should be one that's pretty familiar to you. You're going to get on both knees. Nice and easily sit back as far as you can into your hips. And we're going to have your arms, stretch your arms out in front of you as far as you can. You're going to feel this stretch in your back. You should feel this in your hips. Just go down nice and deep. And we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Think about how good a job you did today with your workout. Think of how you killed it. Think of how your heart rate was getting up, how sweaty you got, and all the muscles that were made today. I want you to think about the nice protein-filled lunch that you're going to have after. Yeah. All right. And breathe nice and deeply. We're going to switch positions now. We're going to come onto our back. And we're going to do both knees to chest. This is going to be a nice little low back stretch. Another one. We're going to pull both of our knees into our chest. Back nice and flat. And we're going to hold it here. All right. Very good. You're welcome, Drew. Awesome. Nice and easily extend one leg down, and we're going to keep one leg up in the air. All right, and we're just going to rest on our back and just hold this knee into our chest. Very good. Very, very good. So I'm not counting in any particular amount in my head right now. I'm just kind of relaxing here. I'm just going to flow. After you take that knee up into your chest, I know you can't see too well, but I'm going to cross my whole knee down like this. So my hips right now are in internal rotation, and I can feel that nice stretch on the outside of my leg, outside of my hips, all that action. And I'm just going to hold myself here, just hang out. Really stretch out the outside of those hips. Go ahead, switch. Take your other knee, bring it into your chest, pull it, and just hang out. Very good. And we're going to pull it across. Get that nice stretch. You could feel this a little bit in your low back, a little bit on the outside of your leg, and a little bit in your hips. And we're just going to hang out and just hold this stretch. Think about how relaxing you feel now. Your breathing should be back kind of normal again. Very good, guys. All right. Wow, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who stuck around and did the whole entire workout and the cool down with me. Again, my name is Gdanian. I'm one of Hampshire Hill's personal trainers. You might be seeing more of me on here. I might be doing these classes on Tuesdays now, and it's going to be a little bit different every week, so it's definitely not going to be the same. I encourage you guys to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy the air, enjoy the environment, enjoy the trees and the birds. It's all good stuff. You know, I really hope to see you guys soon when all this is over and things kind of clear up a little bit. All right? But have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye.